Can't copy this program, 100 gigs of no RAM, negative serve no man. Whether you early like the View or you late night like Conan, this elevator only go up to the
Put out the new world of the Bishop Grady, let y'all know what the fuck going on for this Black Fox Newz report. Check this out. So I told y'all in a few last week that the Republicans and the government were actually expecting to bring indictment charges to President Joe Biden's son, Hunter Biden, by the end of the month. Well, that time has come. They actually launched an indictment yesterday because, and the charges are that he illegally possessed a handgun, you know, which is a little murky because, you know, rules have changed to where, you know, you're not just going to be not allowed to exercise your Second Amendment right just because you were a drug user. But that's what they're going with. That, and also for falsifying documents so that he can obtain a revolver back in 2018. Now, go to my previous BFN report where I speak about Hunter Biden to get the detail and the scoop on that. It's a little murky. He was trying to cop out on a plea that would have had him take on like these lesser misdemeanor tax evasion charges, but a Trump-appointed federal judge had actually rejected that bid, basically saying that he was saying that he didn't do the time enough. It was just like a lot of uncertainty around that situation, a lot of murky waters. But this is what MAGA is going with. Now, this is the first time ever in U.S. history that the son of a president or former president has actually been, or that the son or the child of a president has actually been indicted on federal charges. So we'll see how this goes. However, MAGA's whole, like, out of all the shit that y'all could have got him with, y'all gonna go the illegal gun possession route? Like he a trap rapper or something like that? Here's my thing. If anybody, because I say the same thing even when one of my people it goes down for gun charges. I got people personally I know that have had to sit down for possession of a gun or whatever. But niggas be in the streets at the end of the day. Even some of these rappers that are famous or whatever, they still got to deal with people taking their money. You know what I'm saying? It's just plain and simple. You got to deal with the pirates. You got to deal with the looters. So you have to protect yourself. You know what I'm saying? People who ain't even got to deal with that is out here protecting themselves. With that said, if anybody on the planet needs protection, firearm protection, it would have to be the child of a motherfucking president. You know what I'm saying? Now we going back to 2018, so Biden wasn't the president then, but he was the former vice president. They are known for being up there in status and wealth. Like, is that really what MAGA wants to go with? Now I want to talk to all the so-called Second Amendment right advocates. Y'all really gonna stand by this? Because if we talking about weaponizing the Department of Justice, isn't that kind of what's going on? Now, the special counsel on this is actually David Weiss, who is a Republican, MAGA Republican, whatever, but, you know, the Merrick Garland, Attorney General, had him on the case, I guess to make sure. And it's probably even a political setup, because it's like, man, this is really what y'all want to spend y'all taxpayer dollars on, trying to get the son for a illegal gun possession charge, knowing that y'all really want to accuse him of corruption and selling out the government, all the shit that Trump has done, but y'all don't want to call him out on. Like, y'all basically trying to get him that, and that's the best y'all can come up with. We'll see how this goes, man. Hunter Biden probably going to beat the case like Rocky, but we'll see how it goes, though. Green War and Graduation.
My verse is clear, the worst is there. When that wave come, I'ma surf it. Holla at the nigga.